Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode right here at Mike's Mods and Customs. Take 6. I need one of those big movie things. Anyways, bench update for today. I'm going to go over a few things that we've gotten at quite a few of the shows that we've gone to. I haven't really bought a lot of the shows. This last show I went to, I won a lot of raffle items. But I did buy some stuff at a few of them. So I've been to the PatCon show in Massachusetts. Went to the Classic Plastic show in Lawrence, Massachusetts. This past weekend, we went to the Granite Con show in Ware, New Hampshire. And then in another couple of weeks, we have Baycon coming. That's going to be the Rhode Island-based club, but it's in Franklin, Massachusetts. That's yet to come. So anyways, not a whole lot going on here on the bench. I've been working on these die-cast cards. You guys have seen a bunch of the short videos that I've been doing for these. I really want to get all those finished up and done by the 1st of November so I can get them sent back to Charles. And come November, things get really, really busy and crazy for me. So it's going to be a lot of work and sleep. That's going to be a lot of what's going on in my life for November, December. But anyways, let me get this camera turned around. That's what you're here for. I'll show you what's on the bench over there. Some cool things that we've picked up at some of these shows. So hang on. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. So what I didn't mention earlier is I'm going to get a couple of shout outs to do. This one right here, Hot Rods Model Shop. You guys may know him. You've seen his name coming up all over the place. Marcus over here at the Hot Rods Model Shop. Thank you very much for the kind words on the back, and thank you for the shop card. It's got some really, really cool stuff going on over there. So I'll have a link in the description down below. Please, for sure, get on over there and check out Marcus's channel at Hot Rods Model Shop. Yes, sir. Next thing I got in just the other day, actually. Big Charlie's Model Garage had a giveaway that he did, and I was second place winner, and I won some super cool 3D printed items. So some fuel cells. This one here has got a little bit of a different contour to the back of it. Some very standard ones. Super awesome. These are really cool. They'll definitely come in handy, I think, for that thorn in my side 63 Corvette I've been working on. I might be able to use one of them for that. So those will be added to the stash. Thank you very much, Charles. Again, I'll have a link in the description down below to head on over to Charlie's channel, Big Charlie's Model Garage. And so now on to, no, wait a minute, one more thing. I went to our local model club meeting. And very small club, very small group of organizational group of guys. But they put on a show every year. You may have heard of it, the Spring Thaw. I've had flyers for it at some of these recent shows I've gone to. And one of the gentlemen there has a smaller retail establishment, and he happened to acquire this magazine to sell. He gifted me one, so this is the first one that I've had the opportunity to get my hands on. So it was really cool to be able to look through this and see some familiar names and some familiar builds. And I highly recommend it. If you haven't had a chance to check out this Auto Modeler magazine, you should do so. They have their own Facebook page, the Auto Modeler magazine on Facebook. You can get over there and check them out. I'm sure there's several different ways that you can get a hold of one of these magazines for yourself by now. And let's see. Let's back up to the Classic Plastic show. So again, I didn't buy much of anything at the shows except these right here. So I'm working on a project, long-term project, doing a replica of my own personal car, my high school car, the 1975 Camaro. So one of the vendors there at the Classic Plastic show had these wheels and tires up for grabs. So I picked them up fairly cheap, and I've gone ahead and done some painting and detailing on them. And I hate to say it, but as I was looking at these here, these are two different size rims. So it's not the end of the world. The painting on them came out kind of like crap my first time trying to do this. But anyways, 15 by 8 Dunlop tires, 15 by 8 rims right here, matching set. I mic'd them up to see. I don't know if you can see that there. I got 8.8 is the size of those. So anyways, the fronts, one of them is a 15 by 7 as advertised. The other one is a 15 by 6. So, not the end of the world, because we could always make things smaller, right? Happens to be I have 15 by 6 tires. So, I can make sand the 15 by 7 down, bring it closer to the 15 by 6, and we can use these wheels and tires to go together. But I'm not so sure that that's what I was looking for as far as my painting on those rims. So anyways, I picked those up at the Classic Plastic. Those are now going to be in my stash and used for future projects. As far as what I bought this past weekend at the GraniteCon show, most of you know I am doing a collection of 1972 model year vehicles, and I happened to come across this one. This gentleman was sitting set up as a vendor across from my tables where I was set up as a vendor, and I seen this in his stack, and I'm like, what could he possibly want for that? So I went over and I asked him. I had actually chatted with him earlier, and I asked him how much he wanted for this guy. He gave me a price after he opened it and did an inventory on it himself to verify things. So the glass has been put into its own separate baggie. Unfortunately, not before it was some damage done to it. So no big deal. We can probably try to fix it. If and whenever I get to do an actual build on this thing. I did that. I put that in the hood in there. But it appears to be all there. I went through it earlier today. The main components are all there for sure, right there. All the parts are loose and in a Ziploc baggie. Directions are there, tires are there, decals are there, and shot junk. I don't care. I went through these pieces and parts. It seems to be 99% there. Seems like there might be some things missing. Like, I think that this might have been what we might have called a 2-in-1 kit at one point in time back then. Because there's seat backs for regular stock seats, but nothing else, just a drag racing seat. So looking at it right here, it looks like you can build it, super stock version or our Mach 1 version. And I don't have that hood. I just have this hood. I have those louvers. I don't have the front seats. So, I mean, not the end of the world. There's always Iceman Collections and MCV products for stuff that's missing, right? So if and whenever I get to build in this one, I'll address those issues at that time. But for now, it's going to sit over there on the wall with the 1972 model year collection cars. So that's it for stuff. And one more final thing that I almost forgot about while we were at the GraniteCon show. We came across our good friend Linda from the Modeling Chick. Right here's her shop card. And of course, there'll be a link in the description down below to get on over and check out her channel. She had just recently posted on her channel a completion video of a Volkswagen Rabbit that she did in honor for her brother, I believe it was. And she had some UMass College decals put onto the car. And I inquired about those because my wife graduated from UMass as well. So I wanted to see what I needed to do to get my hands on some of those decals. And guess what? At the show, Linda gifted me some UMass College decals that I can apply to some upcoming builds that I'm going to do for my wife. So there we have it. That is my bench update. Don't forget to get on over and check out Hot Rods Model Shop and all the others that I have linked in the description down below. Get on over there and check out their channels. Give them a shout out, give them a thumbs up. Something that you think you might enjoy, go right ahead and definitely hit that subscribe button. So that's all I got here for you today. Another episode of Mike's Mods and Customs. Thanks for hanging out here with me.
And thanks for joining me here for another episode here at Mike's Mods and Customs. If you really like what you see here, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and maybe even share it along to a couple of friends of yours. Once again, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you on the next one.